I invite the Honorable Minister of Energy from the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, His Excellency Stuart R, to take the floor, and I invite Mr. Shahbazov, Minister of Energy from Azerbaijan, to be prepared. After Azerbaijan, Malaysia, and then Algeria. Mr. Stuart R, the floor is yours.
Your Excellency. Thank you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, Franklin Ortiz, President of the Ministerial Meeting. Your Excellencies, other heads of delegations. Your Excellency, Dr. Yuri Centurion, Secretary General of the GECF. I bring warm greetings on behalf of the government and the people of Trinidad and Tobago. This is my first GECF ministerial meeting, and I look forward to today's very important and timely deliberations. I thank Bolivia for its leadership in arranging this timely ministerial meeting. I also thank Secretary General, His Excellency Yuri Centurion, for his leadership of the GECF during these difficult times associated globally with the COVID-19 pandemic. The last 2 years have been difficult in the global economy. The advent of the COVID-19 pandemic resulted in resources being rightfully directed to health concerns, but at the expense of economic activity. Global GDP has been severely impacted. There was a fall off in demand for energy, and prices of oil and gas fell to record lows. It was a difficult period, Your Excellencies. However, the responsiveness of the health professionals globally through the development of vaccines have helped countries and economies return to a semblance of normalcy. The crisis has forced the world to modify the ways we communicate and transact business. In doing so, we have devised methods to be efficient and cost-effective. Global pandemic on the vaccine front showed us once again the different types of discrimination that take place internationally and globally. And it is up to us at this meeting in the energy sector to take some very serious decisions going forward. Trinidad and Tobago, as is the case for most countries worldwide, has been severely impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. However, due to the sterling work of our health professionals, we have been able to mitigate the effects of the pandemic. While there was no major disruption of our energy sector operations, the pandemic resulted in the delay of implementation of new projects. However, we are steadily getting back on track with the collaboration of our energy stakeholders. As we seek to optimize the monetization of our hydrocarbon resources, we are aware of the need to transition to a low carbon economy. In this regard, we are aligned with the policies of our energy stakeholders who regard the employment of natural gas as a cleaner burning fuel for limiting of carbon dioxide in meeting the global primary energy demand. Natural gas is versatile, and its usage, whether in the generation of power, as fuel, or as feedstock. It will continue to play an important role in the energy transition and in the economy of Trinidad and Tobago for the foreseeable future, as I'm sure it will for all of member countries. Trinidad and Tobago will engage in decarbonization efforts, which are centered on adaptation and mitigation strategies intended to reduce the country's CO2 by 103 million tons by 2030. These include our first major renewable projects based on solar energy, carbon capture and sequestration, development of a hydrogen policy. COP26 has recently concluded. Trinidad and Tobago renewed its commitment to meeting its nationally determined contribution. In achieving the objective, the support of the GECF through instruments such as its Environmental Knowledge and Solutions Framework and Gas Research Institute will be essential. We also intend to leverage on the experience of member countries who have already taken major steps in this direction and are well advanced in their implementation. Colleagues, the truth is today is a critical time in our decision making with respect to gas. A void has been left respectfully, and many voices are screaming at the reduction of hydrocarbons. It is my call to you today, as we must join together to have our voices heard now globally, for us to step into the void and to tell the world that gas is here to stay. Gas is the cleanest of the hydrocarbons, and it is up to us to have our voices heard and not be snuffed out by those who hold no responsibility and scream at the reduction of hydrocarbons. We all recognize and accept that global climate change is an important facet and a problem that we're facing. But we must not let gas, natural gas, and its byproducts be caught up in the negative conversations, colleagues. Today, I hope that we will be able to have some conversation and take important decisions, because we must lead the global conversation with respect to the benefits of gas and the long-term, the longevity of gas, and it will be here to stay as the globe's energy needs expand and increase. Colleagues, it is up to us as the leaders in the GECF to take this narrative and conversation at the forefront. And that is my message to you today. I thank you for the opportunity to say these few words. I look forward to participation. I thank you for the kind words upon the passing of my former colleague, Minister Khan. He spoke fondly of all of you, and in particular, the Secretary General. I thank Bolivia and the GECF for organizing this very timely meeting. I look forward to participation, and I conclude by once again reiterating it is important for us to carry the conversation of the need, the necessity, the value of gas going forward. Thank you, Your Excellencies, for your attention.